Intersections Conversations. Frustrated, angered, confused, or just plain tired of the polarizing conversations about race? Not sure what to say, what to think, or even what to do? Well, you've come to the right place. As we move beyond the rhetoric to look for solutions that reduce health disparities and create better working environments. As my grandmother would say, it has to come up to come out. Welcome to our Intersections Conversations, where diversity, equity, and inclusion meet.
Welcome to a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. You're about to embark on a transformative ride that will not only change the way you perceive the world, but also show you what's in it for me when it comes to DEIA. I'm Jason, your guide on this enlightening podcast. And today, we delve into a topic of immense importance: diversity, equity, inclusion, and access, or DEIA for short. But we're not just going to talk about the buzzwords. We're going to explore why you should actively engage in DEIA initiatives and how it can be a catalyst for your personal and professional growth. So fasten your seatbelts, dear listeners, because by the end of this episode, you'll not only understand what's in it for me, but you'll be ready to take the first steps on a journey of transformation and impact. Highly educated and professional individuals may sometimes be resistant to diversity, equity, inclusion, and access efforts for various reasons. Perceived threat to some highly educated and professional individuals might feel that diversity initiatives challenge their perceived status or expertise. They may worry that acknowledging privilege or discussing bias threatens their position in the organization. Perceived threat to status when it comes to DEIA initiatives and highly educated individuals. Imagine a scenario where an organization is actively promoting diversity efforts among its employees. There are highly educated individuals who hold senior positions. These individuals have built their careers on their expertise, knowledge, and experience, which has contributed to their high status within the organization. Now, the introduction of DEIA initiatives can sometimes trigger feelings of unease among these individuals for several reasons. These initiatives often involve discussions about privilege, including racial, gender, or socioeconomic privilege. Highly educated professional employees may be uncomfortable acknowledging their privilege because it challenges their perception of meritocracy. They may believe that their success is solely the result of their skills and hard work, rather than any advantages they may have had. DEIA training may delve into biases, both implicit and explicit, that can affect decision-making processes. Highly educated individuals might be concerned that these discussions could imply that their decisions in the past were influenced by bias, which could undermine their professional reputation. Status and expertise often come with a sense of comfort and security. DEIA initiatives can be seen as agents of change, potentially disrupting established power dynamics and workplace norms. This fear of change can lead to resistance. Senior individuals often have a significant degree of control over their work and the organization's direction. DEI initiatives may involve giving a voice to underrepresented groups and sharing decision-making power, which can be perceived as a loss of control. The perceived threat to status in the context of DEI initiatives for highly educated individuals stems from a fear of change, a concern about acknowledging privilege, and a reluctance to discuss biases that may challenge their established position in the organization. To effectively address this form of resistance, organizations must create a supportive environment where these concerns are addressed and the benefits of DEIA efforts are clearly communicated. This can help highly educated individuals understand that embracing DEIA is not a threat to their status, but an opportunity for personal and organizational growth. Lack of awareness. Despite their education, individuals may not have been exposed to diversity concepts and may not fully understand the issues at hand. This lack of awareness can lead to resistance out of ignorance. Imagine a scenario where an organization is making a concerted effort to implement diversity and inclusion initiatives. Within this organization, there are employees who have impressive educational backgrounds and hold advanced degrees. These individuals have undergone extensive academic training, but their education may not have included comprehensive exposure to diversity and inclusion concepts or related issues. Here's a breakdown of the factors contributing to the lack of awareness. While highly educated and professional individuals may possess deep knowledge in their specific fields. Their academic programs may not have emphasized diversity and inclusion topics. Many traditional educational curricula have historically lacked a comprehensive focus. Some individuals may not have had the opportunity to interact with diverse groups during their educational journey or early career. Without exposure to different perspectives and experiences, they may not fully grasp the importance of diversity efforts. Lack of awareness can sometimes lead to misconceptions or stereotypes about diversity issues. Individuals might hold biased beliefs due to a lack of accurate information or personal experiences. Highly educated individuals often specialize in their fields of study, which can lead to a narrower focus. This specialization may result in less exposure to broader societal issues, including diversity and inclusion. Unconscious biases can affect even highly educated individuals. These biases may lead them to overlook or underestimate the significance of DEI initiatives. People tend to stay within their comfort zones, and if they haven't been exposed to diversity concepts, they may resist engaging with unfamiliar topics. In such cases, resistance to diversity efforts can stem from a genuine lack of awareness rather than intentional opposition. To address this issue effectively, organizations should consider the following strategy. Offer comprehensive diversity training programs to fill educational gaps and provide individuals with the knowledge they may have missed during their academic journey. Exposure to diverse perspectives, encourage interactions and collaborations with diverse colleagues to broaden horizons and challenge preconceived notions. Promote a culture of continuous learning and self-improvement where individuals are encouraged to stay informed about diversity and inclusion topics. Clear communicate the importance of DEIO initiatives and how they align with the organization's values and mission. Create an environment where employees can ask questions, seek clarification, and engage in open dialogues about diversity topics without fear. 3, a tier of highly educated individuals might be comfortable with the existing status quo. They could resist diversity efforts because they fear change or view it as unnecessary disruption. To help them see what's in it for me and overcome resistance, organizations can take the following steps. 1, highlight benefits. Be care to clearly communicate the benefits of DEIO efforts both on an individual and organizational level. Emphasize how a more diverse and inclusive workplace can lead to improved problem solving, innovation, and better decision making. 2, provide educational resources and training programs that help highly educated individuals understand the importance of DEIA, provide data and case studies showing the positive impact of diversity on business outcomes. 3, connect to values show how DEIA aligns with the organization's core values and mission. Make it clear that fostering diversity and inclusion is not about diminishing anyone's achievements, but about creating a fair and equitable environment. 4, involve leadership. Engage senior leaders in championing DEIA efforts. When highly educated individuals see that leadership supports and values these initiatives, they may be more inclined to get on board. 5, offer opportunities for involvement. Encourage active participation in DEIA initiatives. Highly educated employees can be valuable contributors to these efforts by using their skills and knowledge to drive change. 6, measure impact and minimum metrics and regularly measure the impact of DEIA efforts. When individuals see tangible results and improvements in the workplace, they may become more supportive. 7, create safe spaces for dialogue and for open and respectful dialogues where individuals can express their concerns and ask questions about DEIA without fear of judgment. Encourage honest conversations to address their resistance. By addressing concerns, highlighting benefits, and involving highly educated individuals in the process, organizations can help them recognize the value of DEIA efforts and understand how these initiatives benefit not only the organization, but also their own personal and professional growth. Certainly, here are 3 scenarios of resistance to DEI efforts and 3 effective ways to engage personal interest, showing what's in it for me. Resistance, perceived threat to know. A highly educated senior manager believes that DEI and initiatives challenge their status and expertise within the organization. They see it as a threat to their leadership position. So that. Highlight how embracing DEI can enhance their leadership skills. Explain that inclusive leadership is a highly valued trait in modern organizations, and by championing diversity, they can become even more effective leaders. Show how a diverse and inclusive environment fosters innovation. Emphasize that by encouraging diverse perspectives and ideas, they can lead teams to develop more creative solutions, which can ultimately lead to better business outcomes. Career grow. Explain that supporting DEIA initiatives can enhance their reputation and open doors to broader career opportunities. Emphasize that organizations are increasingly seeking leaders who can navigate diversity and inclusion successfully. Yeah, this is a stereotype. Fear of change. An educated, long-time employee is resistant to DEI efforts because they are comfortable with the existing workplace dynamics and fear that changes may disrupt their routines. Method of engagement. Highlight how DEIA efforts can make the workplace more stable and adaptable in a rapidly changing world. Emphasize that by embracing diversity and inclusion, the organization becomes more resilient and better prepared for the future. Personal growth. Explain that learning to work in diverse teams and adapting to change are valuable skills that can enhance their personal growth and career prospects. Emphasize that adaptability is a skill highly sought after by employers. Stress that DEIA is not about favoring one group over another, but creating a fair and inclusive environment for everyone. Point out how these changes can lead to improved collaboration, reduced conflicts, and a more harmonious workplace. Resistance. Lack of awareness. A team member is resistant to DEIA efforts because they have limited awareness of the issues and may not fully understand why it's important. Yeah. Offer resources and workshops to increase their understanding of DEIA concepts. Highlight how this knowledge can empower them to navigate diverse work environments and improve their interactions with colleagues. Influence on organizational culture. By embracing DEIA, they can actively contribute to shaping the organization's culture. Encourage them to be a positive force in creating a more inclusive and welcoming workplace. Personal fulfillment. Emphasize the personal fulfillment that comes from being part of an organization committed to positive social change. Highlight that by supporting DEIA, they can align their personal values with their professional life. These effective engagement strategies aim to help individuals see the personal benefits and relevance of DEIA efforts, thereby motivating them to actively participate and support these initiatives. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey today. We hope you've gained valuable insights into the what's in it for me's aspect of engaging in DEI initiatives. We encourage you to take these insights with you, apply them in your life, and become a force for positive change in your workplace, community, and beyond. Remember, every small step you take towards diversity, equity, inclusion, and access is not just about benefiting others. It's a powerful investment in your own personal and professional growth. This is Jason signing off with a reminder that when you embrace DEIA, you're not just changing the world. You're changing your world too. Stay inspired, stay engaged, and keep asking, what's in it for me? Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge, spreading love, and making a positive impact. Goodbye, dear listeners.
Intersections, conversations. Talk is cheap. We have explored key issues in developing better human relations, but it means nothing if you don't do something with our conversations. Race and differences are just obstacle illusions, so do something right where you are. Well, that's it for this intersection conversation, where diversity, equity, and inclusion meet.